So let's get the good news out of the way first. The Buccaneers are 3-0 for the first time in 20 years. Now, how they got there? Well, that's a different story. Todd Bowles came out of halftime saying he wants to see a killer instinct from this team. He wants to see a squad that is not going to let the other team come back, maybe throttle down and win this game with ease. That is not what happened. The defense started folding there late. Special teams certainly folded there late. And the Jets, who were down 13 with less than 4 minutes to play, were leading 27-26 with less than 2 to play. But give kudos to this team, Baker Mayfield, the offense, with all the momentum on New York's side, with chaos around them. He found a way to lead another game-winning drive for the third straight week. According to Greg Allman of Fox Sports, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are tied for the smallest margin of victory after a 3-0 start in NFL history. As for more NFL history, the Buccaneers are the first team to hold a team to less than 100 yards rushing and to also rush the ball more than 100 yards offensively in the last 11 games. So impressive feat by them. We were worried about the offensive line entering this contest, and certainly they proved to be a bit worrisome. 14 penalties, north of 120 yards. Not all of them were on the offensive line, but we're talking about a ton of holding calls, a ton of false starts. Luke Haggard and Elijah Klein were starting today. Hopefully the team will get Tristan Wirfs back next week. Hopefully they'll get Chris Godwin Jr. back next week, which will be important because Mike Evans also left this game with a hamstring tweak. Now, we don't know what his status is moving forward, but considering what happened last year when Mike tried to play the following week on Monday Night Football and then re-aggravated it and missed a month of action, you have to assume the Buccaneers are going to take every precaution necessary with Mike to make sure he does not have another tweaked hamstring. It's something that he's continuously dealt with his entire career. You got to play it safe on that front. As for the defense, before the final 4 minutes of the game, they were putting together one of their best performances of the year. They had 4 sacks. They forced 2 turnovers, their first 2 of the season. Jamel Dean, of all people, had a pick 6. He is the first person to have a pick 6 in Tampa Bay Buccaneers for this franchise since 2023, also in the home opener. That was done by Shaquille Barrett. It's the first time we've seen a DB do it since Mike Edwards back in 2022. So there's plenty of good here. There's plenty of not so good. And what Todd Bowles said after the game is you have to just stack the wins while you're figuring things out. Certainly for a team that is dealing with the injury bug, some with guys who will return, some with guys who will not. That is important. And again, getting wins in the NFL is hard. So the fact that this team is 3-0 and will have to figure it out kind of the rest of the way into that bye week, which comes a little more than a month from now, you figure in the next 4 to 5 games, if you can go 3-2, even 2-3, you're in a decent spot entering that bye week. But again, 29-27 victory. The Buccaneers return here to Raymond James Stadium to take on the Philadelphia Eagles, who are also 3-0, who had to come back against the LA Rams. And we're going to see what this Bucs team is made of, certainly being down some men offensively and also going up against the defending champs. Todd Bowles has a pretty good history against Jalen Hurts. We're excited to break down that matchup as we get later into the week.